Show of Dante's power now that he's unlocked his Devil Trigger. Even though, of course, he was also very resilient and so on before. Oh, that's great. And Devil May Cry will always appeal to everyone's inner 12-year-old boy. And it's great to have that 12-year-old boy satisfied every now and again. Mission 8. A renewed fear. Burst forth from the great demon's womb. Let's customize. Let's see. Items. We can get a purple orb. It's going to be quite cheap. I say we do it. I could get another one, but let's first see what we can get for 10 grand. Can't get our hike. Can't get Revolver 2 either. Make our guns better, so I say we pump up the shotgun. So max bullet output, which will of course increase the damage as well. Let's rock. See what happens inside this giant flying whale. It's one of those missions where it's easy to get lost, mainly because the landscape is weird. Hit that assist, and then the seal has been dispelled, opening up a single stone tusk. 4 more tusks remain, so we're gonna go around, find 4 of those, and remember where we are to go back. Oh, it's up here. It's firmly sealed. That's about 5 tusks. I don't know. Okay, we can shoot it. At least opening up a single stone tusk. 3 more tusks remain. If I recall correctly, there's some good stuff up here on the ship. Yep. Blue orb fragment. Fragment of crystallized life force. One step closer. Getting more life. And if I recall correctly, this is also a secret mission. Devil's Teeth or that. Around the elevator to the top. It's like that thing before, we have to get up to get the thingy, but the elevator will, funnily enough, be weighed down by enemies. It feels good to, like, pull that thing off. Oh, let's go. Come on, Whip, come and get me. Little things in life, you know. Oh, of course they've all got Devil Trigger on, and then trying to kill them. It fell down. There's too many of them, and now they're just beating me up. The Devil Trigger makes them more resilient. If I recall correctly, on previous full run and everything. I didn't do this mission until like hard mode because you need moves. And, yeah, we're getting butchered right now. I want those, you know, delicious red orbs. Devil Trigger a bit. What's unique to this game is a mechanical Devil Trigger explosion, which I'll get into more detail about later. Because right now, just they can block. It's a secret mission. It's made to be as crazy as possible, right? Still knows me. I saw him. Part of me is also just hoping to get this over with. Block, forcing you to sort of hit them out of it. Either that or, of course, just do something to break through it. White Orb, magic white stone of crystallized devil spirit. It revitalizes lost magic power. We lost all of our life. Can we get out of here again? No, we cannot. So I'll just hit this again. Do my best. If that fails, we'll just get on with the actual mission. I charge up the Devil Trigger explosion. You can hold down the Devil Trigger button to start charging, which will consume like a bit. I can see currently 4th orb, so glowing red. Use that. Some damage all around us. And now we get the cut down. So let's continue. We'll keep all the orbs we picked up. We'll be back down here. Spelled opening up a single task. 2 more tasks remain. Of course, we'll have spent time taking damage. It was all very, very bad. That one secret mission there, it's an absolute pain because it's just annoying. Mainly because when you can't really do much, which, I mean, I'd say really have your full toolset or power set in DMC until like more than halfway through your first run, and even after that, it's on repeat playthroughs, so you really shine. Seal has been dispelled, opening up a single stone task. 1 more task remains. Oh. More task remains. Wonder what it's right down that. Just double checking on the ship. I mean, we should still have the blue orb. I'm just want to be doubly sure. I may or may not be luckily paranoid. All of the seals have been dispelled. The tasks have all been opened up. We're in here in the Leviathan's intestines. Of course, it's got like acid inside of it because it's a living being, which also just exists to deal some chip damage and ruin our score by making us, well, take some light damage. Got a little empty statue. Can't buy anything just yet. Leviathan's hardcore. An organ writhes ferociously on the other side of the membranous wall. Fantastic usage of words, gotta say. You can't get any closer now. And we have to move on until we are able to get closer. Hey, it's got a gigapede inside of it. So we can fight this. Oh, I could jump. I can't really sting her away. They just I jumped too early again. Because I am a doofus. Break this membrane. We can go out and just start wailing at it. Which, in this gives us style points. Oops. the only reason to go at it, otherwise it is run past. Thought I jumped, but apparently I didn't. It was hard to jump when there's literally no space. Just taking loads of damage. This is painful. This is generally painful. Both to watch, I suppose, and playing it. Come on, give us orbs. Give us orbs. Give us some orbs. There's a membrane that. If it shows up again, just like Phantom in the first game, it's but Phantom's more fun because he's not the fucking Gigapede. The angle changed a bit, so I thought I was doing like a different move than I was. You might have noticed that the DT changes depending on what weapon we're holding, which is a neat little detail. Because you remember in the first game that kind of happened with Ifrit. We were glowing red with fire, and Elastil made us glow like blue purplish, and gave us wings every now and again. Which, I mean, it just goes to further show that Dante's channeling the devil power of the devil armed weapons he's holding. Come on. Come the fuck on. Just enemies that don't get staggered. And with the jumping isn't as tight as in later games. It keeps like fucking me over because I keep going by muscle memory that's technically not relevant. It's just these dudes are impossible to stagger. Like, get airborne. Can't really air combo them. And my favorite way of dealing with massive swaths of enemies. In the middle, just cheering up all the orbs. I think the green orbs, so these seem to be dropping quite frequently. We're just not getting them. Something that our health keeps, going down. Ignis Fatuus, souls of those sent to hell for the sin of jealousy. They are Leviathan's energy source. So Ignis Fatuus, if I recall correctly, like medieval folklore and whatever, it's also just will-o-wisps. Kind of, light to guide you. So we light up a bit now. I do not like this level. Mainly just because when you're inside the intestines of a giant whale, I mean, it's cool that it's here. It's just, the Gigapede chase and other shit. Also, the boss in this map's just atrocious. Oh no, I just spoiled that there's a boss in this level, but it's in there. A thing for ice. Of course, that doesn't work on it for some weird reason. Get it to double S. I don't know if like the angle we have is bad. Come on, game. Dante. There we go. Sweet. S rank. Oh, done that. No, we fell down to A again. Oh shit, I'm stupid. Switch weapon. I reflex. I've already done that. There we go. Damn, my hand hurts. Blue orb fragment. Fragment of crystallized life force. I have 4 of them. Like 2 or 3. And these are crazy because they make us spend time ultimately ruining our score. Mountains and intestines is kind of wide, but another gigabeat. And we can't sting her away from it either because if we start to sting her, we'll just log onto it. There you go, using the iframes from the jump by jumping in proper time. Before I think I tried to jump early to get above the attack, but with Virgil, that's not always the best way to do things. We have to jump, no, don't say sting her through the door, we have to jump for the iframes, not later. For those guys, let's just ignore them. Because we've almost got full health. Damn it. 3,000 orbs, not really enough to get anything. I just want to buy items. And I don't. So always just continue. Of course, in yellow mode, you'd probably be incentivized a bit more to grab vital stars and so on. And of course, just to buy yellow orbs for 1,000 a pop. I think it's 1,000 at least. An organ ride ferociously on the side of the membranous wall. You can't get any closer now. You see it, Miss Fatuous. So down, and here we have it, the boss fight. It's a pain in the ass. I'm just saying it like it is. To beat these things, to make the one in the middle open up. They don't lock onto the things on the side of the place down there. These things eat orbs. That one on the right eats our white orbs, while this one eats red orbs. Thing opens up and we can go whale on it. Of course, all while being whaled on by those things, enemies, and sends out some orbs for harm us. Get on this just so we can actually get some white orbs going. And just go away. That thing up there. Down it. Got to jump up. Without that height you can't jump to avoid hits. Slightly less tight controls, as I've mentioned time and time again. It is really messing with me. Of course, not helped by this boss just being bad. There are 20 missions, and not that many bosses, but still a decent amount. And this is just at one level where it's just shit. Because like, it's just swarms of enemies while trying to wail on a thing. why, of course, my commentary is barely here right now. Oh, I didn't expect it to go for an encore. Just the log on every now and again just logs onto the thing you don't want to log on to, and you know, it takes precious seconds to press the left stick in to change your log on target. Don't get anything beating these guys up because the thing they drop is just sucked in by these wards or cysts, I suppose. I am in I'm anguished right now. That one high enough. This, I guess. Another guy from behind hit us. I can't jump out of moves. You can do that in 5, and I'm too used to slightly more responsive controls, as I keep saying, because if I keep saying it, hopefully at some point it'll just make the game accept that 2 games later it's always slightly slicker. Don't log on to that one, Dante. Ugh. Also, even in 5, which I'm playing on a daily basis as well, because the game's way too fun not to do it. And that's, I'm sorry, the log on in that is, for some reason, it always wants to prioritize the weakest enemies first, which I mean, suppose it makes sense to some extent. Let you get those out of the way. I'd say there's one big thing that you really don't want to deal with, just want gone ASAP. Well, you can't really have that. Have that at once, just sucking this drive for magical energy. You got some health back. You just got can't 3 of those dudes just wailing on us. In the meantime, there's orbs hitters on my back of my head is stitching, so play with one hand. This is not well. This is not good. The orbs fly around. Oh, come on! I was shooting and I even pressed the jump button. Yeah. Let's go again. Let's focus one on the left. We'd rather have the enemies able to drop. Yellow orbs would be nice, but I'll have them able to drop green orbs so you can recover a bit mid-fight. Save the devil trigger for. Can't they just go away? Enemies drop the good old green orbs. I mean, they like doing that regularly. See that happening. That one down. You set those out just before meeting all of those. This fight teaching you how to crowd control, it's not making it more fun to fight. It's eating all of the orbs. These two stingers, like a stinger and a homebreaker. Just stinger and then some more moves, just knocks him away. There's always at least 3 of them, I think. A total of 3 keep respawning. I mean, there's no way for you to beat 3 of them and get a few seconds worth of reprieve, but that's it really. Chip damage, yeah. Oh, come on. Those orbs do a lot of damage. Now who wants to log on to this one for some weird reason? I would like to say that I'm having loads of fun, but I hate this boss fight. So as a matter of fact, I am not having fun. On pure principle. Use some DT to get our health back. Tank those hits. On that, look outside. Looks like the sun's going away. Not because it's getting dark, but because it's growing late. Rather because, well, dark skies are broken. S-rank right now, I like that. Oh, and there goes the S-rank. All because of these dudes just not wanting to give us a single moment of peace. The laser wipes them out. Weren't for those. Of course, make them hit the enemies. You see, they just jump in immediately anyway, so we have to keep fighting with them here. No! I don't know if like its respawn time is affected at all by deciding to go into a move beforehand and it does things back, so I think it literally does not count. And if you're just like unlucky with the timing, it's tough luck. We should be dead right then. I'm glad we aren't. But still. Do we have any like items? Number one's tell us that let's just use it. Doesn't with much health and now we'll get less. Our score will be worse because we used an item. Even if we like die in a second. The way the scoring system works. I just want these guys knocked down so they don't bother us. What? Weapon. Spent less time whining about what's going on and just fight. Maybe it'll go better. Let's see. There we go. Oh, fuck's sake. they drop green orbs just after we've... it's after the thing respawns. Fuck you, whale insides. Taunt to get some GT back. Sometimes you can jump out of moves, and sometimes you can't. It confuses me, like, baffles me. Of course, this here wants us to use the Devil Trigger Explosion, considering there's multiple enemies. And I did turn off the tutorials because I thought I had air hike, but I got muscle memory. But of course, I don't. Let's hold it down and get out here. Track itself into the wall. Oh. Yeah. Oh, fuck's sake. Last one just flew over. 1, 2, 3, 4. So yeah, the taunt changes depending on your style rating. I think the higher it is, the more stuff you get, but I could be mistaken. The more it started to swing while I was in the air. I could not avoid that by any means. Like, no way in hell. God's sick. No green orbs. Hey, now that guy with green orbs managed to get some, that's nice. Tactical decision, do we want to get the orbs or do we want to get some damage in? Which depth perception with these orbs is fucking me over. This bit. I did the thing. Cancelled one combo into another. Nope. Oh, just as it's charging up into laser beam. I hate this boss. Like, from the bottom of my heart, I would not even wish my worst enemy to be stuck in this fight for eternity. Of course, what enemies to fight it is. Part of a tutorial on using the Devil Trigger and how you get it back. It's just not a fun fight, as you can see. It was halfway done on like its actual health. Of course I got from behind. Just got a lucky hit in. Tried to jump. The game would not let me. Either that or I am not all that precise with my button presses. also very well be the case. Oh, I pressed jump. That's a Devil Trigger explosion. Dealt a decent amount of damage. Also took away a lot of her DT. Oh. Give me green orbs, please. Oh, it just gave like the smallest red orb in existence. Should probably try doing the Devil Trigger explosion on the actual boss. Like the thing that's the actual health bar. Game, please.
Come and get it.
Just going to hit it, also just jumps away, preventing aerial combos. Come on. That didn't do much damage. My throat's also getting really dry and I'd like to grab a drink soonish. I've got my drink ready, but I can't really take my hand off the controller now, can I? Oh. This boss is like sand. I hate it. Reminds me a bit of that one Golem fight in Witcher 1, just in how much fun we're all having right now, right? Which can also have fun at my expense here. Golem fight. For fuck's sake. Those green orbs just flew right into this thing's goblet. Sturdy. Fucking red orbs, but it's not red orbs I want, it's green orbs. Kill these dudes instead of dealing damage to the boss, because what if they manage to drop the green orbs? Oh, and other things up again, so it does not fucking matter. Like, it literally does not matter. Be dead soon again anyway. Because I insist on recording the entire thing in every attempt. For fuck's sake! Ugh, that pisses me off. Like, I was mid-air and it hit me. Because I couldn't keep airtime for any longer. Holy hell. At what Virgil took 2 or 3 tries, this thing's gonna take all fucking afternoon. Could be a fun video to upload. Keep them on low health. Even though suddenly killed one of them. Even get like staggered away with a shotgun. What? This time, I have a good feeling about this bro. It's gonna be in the zone. Not complain or rage as much. What? Go. Love it. I think the laser is that if you manage to jump properly, we'll be able to just avoid hits and get some damage in. Doing my absolute best right now. Oh, for fuck's sake. Here's poor timing once more. Left even ate the yellow white orbs. Excuse me. Oh, kurwa, as the Polish people say. Poles, as they also call them. He's knocked back and knocked over. Decent damage. So regenerate health a bit, get some decent damage going. So it's a taunt. I feel vaguely more in the zone now than I did just before. Damn it. Come and get me. Go. On. Taunt that. It's also cooldown on the taunts, so don't just taunt 24/7. Way. How do we go? We got the orbs. Okay. Oh, it just flew over them. Okay. I get it. Just wants to be as annoying as possible. Come get. Oh, the other one, of course, is draining us of our energies. Oh. What Dante sometimes she starts kicking around is because they thought like the throw move with Rebellion, you just get some standard like unarmed moves. Oops. Try and get up that damage. Jump down properly. And yeah, the sword gets taken back when we press the style button, no matter what weapon we're holding. But a good way to do it is to like throw it and then do style move with your other weapon. Oh, it just flew right over them! God damn it, depth perception. Like, it looked like it went straight fucking through them. I blame the game, not me for that fucker. Oh. They just moved to the side, and there's 4 of the orbs and only 3 of the enemies. You can't get them all blocked by them. Jesus, damn it! Ugh. Like, don't get tilted now, though. Might be. Okay, this is just pissing me off. Throw at least, like I said, a bit far off. The orbs. Can't jump cancel on the weird blob either. That's trick. Enemy stab, that's then the actual, like, the technical name of the move. Come on, hit the enemies. Laser beam. Come on! Come on, whip. Go, just getting it back, mainly just for the sake of regenerating health at this point. That was cheap. Because I could have done a look up. Yes! Oops. Ah, damn it, like the weapon on Dante's back doesn't actually change until you do a move with it. So look, goes, oh, Cerberus. So I instinctively thought that was the move or weapon I had on.
You scared?
You scared? If we just wait for it to open again, get a cheeky finish. All the enemies are over there, so let's go hit on this one. Yeah, let's go hit on flying whale in its. Oh, and of course now I notice that the red one, left one here, makes the main boss regenerate health. That's bullshit. Whenever something dies near it, it just eats it to gain health. Like, see, just eats the green orbs. Explains why it keeps having like, that amount of health it has right now. Damn it, Capcom. Of course, no, it shouldn't kill the things. It's only green orbs that eat to health. There we fucking go. My right hand's about to fall off.
A foundation that brought out fear. Can't you feel it? The rage and agonies of the people. Those who were confined here, with their desires for evil being unfulfilled. It was all because Sparta slammed the door to the demon world in their faces.
What's wrong?
Nothing.
So they've entered some other door, probably deeper into the thing. The Tammany grew, the Demon Tower. Let's see, time way too fucking long. Loads of orbs though, and style is decent. Damage is shit. Sad. And Idis is only an 8 because he used one healing item. B rank, boss bonus, and a rank bonus. So let's save now that we're through this absolute fucking hellhole. Like, worse than being in hell in the first game. This here is undescribably bad. Like, awful to be in. But yeah, let's proceed to the next mission.